Wow, I really have to get going before it starts raining. Whew. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but the clouds are just rolling in like crazy. I just couldn't get away from work today, you know what I'm saying? It was just, I couldn't get out of there. It just seemed like things kept piling on and on and on. Look, I got the chesty on today, guys. So we're going to take Dr. Zook for a bit of a ride. Let's just get her warmed up a bit. Today when I'm out on the motorbike, I think I'm going to talk about all the dangerous things we do as drivers and how none of us are tolerant. Yesterday I went on a little bit of a mud trip. Went out on some gravel roads and everything, and they ended up turning into pure mud. So the bike's a little dirty right now, but not too bad. I've seen better days, but once it gets a little bit more dry, maybe I'll wash it up. It looks like it's not ready to quite finish up on the choke yet. That's not too bad. I have this thing idled pretty low, so that's why that happens from time to time. So I don't know if you've all heard by now, but the guy that kind of sideswiped the people on the motorbike, the couple on the motorbike, they were pulling out to pass, and this guy was a little bit crazy. Sounds like he's been in jail before. I've got to get my jacket on. I forgot with this Klim jacket, one of the best jackets in the world, by the way, these jacket and pants combo, they're called the Overland. Don't think they make them anymore, but if you ever have a chance to pick them up, they are a great thing, and they're going right now, year-end sales all over the place because they're going out. And guys, they are great. As long as you you can wear jeans or shorts or whatever underneath the pants, and they're comfortable all day. And the jacket, all I do is I've got an old fleece, and you can get them anywhere at dollar stores and stuff, these old fleeces with company names on them. Put that underneath, and it's good for as low as 5 degrees Celsius, or you take that out and it's so easily ventilated that you can do that too and have it as a nice warm weather jacket. Let's open up the garage door and get that other jacket on. We're going to have to take this girl out for a little bit of a ride sometime soon. I'm just waiting for the streets to dry up. I've taken it out a few times. I just haven't done a motovlog on it yet. It's definitely got a few more balls than the old DR 650, that's for sure. This is a fast bike. Any of you guys looking for an XSR 900? Whew, pick them up. They're got to be about the most fun you can have on two wheels. That's going to be much warmer, isn't it? Lock this up. Oops. I got my gloves. There you are, gloveses. I guess we gotta close the garage door again. Beep, beep, beep. That Prius needs a wash, doesn't it? Let's talk about the recent news, and this deals with road rage again, so I'm going to be talking about all the rules of the road today. And if you think I'm going to be talking down to the cagers, you are mistaken, because I've got a few things to say to the motorcyclists around too. So anyway, a couple of years ago, there's a video all over the internet, and it's taken down now probably because of the sentencing of this guy. And it was about this guy and his girlfriend on a motorbike. They're doubling. Their buddy behind them had an action cam, a Hero or something like that. And he was recording from behind, and they decided to pass on a double line, and which I know I've been guilty of more than a few times, especially when there's slower traffic in front of me. I get pretty frustrated on my motorbike. So the guy goes and he starts passing vehicles on solid yellow lines. I don't know what the guy was thinking in front of him, but He didn't like that idea very much, and you know how some drivers get, motorcyclists included. He decided, I'll teach this guy a lesson, I'll swerve and see what he does. Well, he swerved alright, he swerved right into him, and the guy and his girlfriend go down. The girl ended up in the ICU, and the guy gets out of his car, and he's quite ignorant about the whole thing, saying, I don't care, I was stung by a bee. Anyway, you guys know the story, but I just wanted to tell you, first of all, with the rules of the road, all right? We all get mad as motorcyclists. We get mad when people aren't paying attention to their driving, right? Get mad at texters. We pull up to their windows. We start yelling at them. I've seen guys kicking off mirrors, knocking off mirrors. It's just not cool, guys. I don't care if you guys want to come at me in the comment section below. Go ahead and come at me, but I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm right. All right? You don't act like an idiot on the road, and I don't care if you want to teach a guy a lesson or anything. The fact of the matter is you are very vulnerable on these motorbikes, and you are going to get killed one of these days if you have road rage on a motorcycle. I don't condone road rage for anybody. I think it's a terrible, terrible, dangerous thing to get into, even for a car driver that goes to get out and start yelling at a guy or tries to run a guy over. You don't know if that guy on the motorbike's got a gun or something like that. You have no idea what goes on. You know, I know a few people. I'm friends with a few cops, and the fact that they talk about how many people are mentally disturbed living out there nowadays that don't have help, and they're just living at the very edge of a thread, ready to snap. These guys have to deal with these guys on a regular basis. It's scary when you hear some of the stories of what can go on. You know, you think your life is pretty normal. You don't have much of a different lifestyle usually. And maybe some of you out there that have, you know, struggle with that mental health and everything, maybe you understand this a bit. But some people don't think on the same level as other people. It's just that simple. And if you want to stay alive and you want to stay all good, and you know what? It's a rosier outlook, guys. It's always good to be on the positive end of things. If somebody does you wrong on the road, let it go. Just let it go. Back off. Fade back. Let things happen. Nobody needs to know what your thoughts are. If nothing happened to you, you know, it's best to stay back. Even if you were to go up to somebody and say, listen, man, you got to be more careful out there. Somebody, you know, you don't know, before you could even get to their window, something could happen in that flick of an instant, and things could escalate really quickly.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, but it's true, guys. Like, things can really go crazy in a short amount of time. You don't know what's been going through other people's minds. Truth of the matter is, the second part of this subject is the fact that us motorbikers think our toiletries don't smell, to keep it family friendly. We get so mad at people texting and not paying attention and pulling into lanes when they're not supposed to. And the fact of the matter is if I had to say on a regular basis, I would have to say, if I'm really truly introspective, that I'm that jerk on the road that they all swear at when I'm weaving in and out of traffic, every now and then pulling a wheelie, all this other stuff. We are not the best drivers on the road. Motorcycles are exciting, and the people that ride them are generally into riding in an excited manner. And yes, there are good riders and there are bad riders. But let's face it, guys, there's lots that we do that make people mad. Even like double or passing on a double line or any of these kind of things. Speeding, it makes people really mad. Holding up traffic because you're in formation, and just doing it for the kick. I've seen guys drive down with about 6 or 7 bikes and hogging all the lanes on the road so nobody can get by them. Stuff like that, guys, we're no better than they are. So get off your high horse and just start to respect one another out there. But I don't want to hear any more of this crap. I'll turn your video off if you're slamming the way other people drive. Let's face it, we're all idiots on the road. There's not one perfect driver I've ever seen. So keep it friendly, keep it fun, keep it happy. Make it a joyful time. Enjoy your time on your motorcycle and stay safe. Most of all, guys, I hate to hear about guys getting in accidents. It really hurts on a motorbike. Been there, done that. So guys, if you like what you've heard or seen today, remember to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Or if you really just want to do one of them, subscribe to my channel so you can hear more rants and raves and more about motorcycle reviews and things like that. I'll be around as much as possible. So remember, guys, this is Sixes Overdrive, and I'm out of here. Bye-bye.